I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Leonard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Long pass to George. Hammer.
Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Booker. Over George. No good from Booker. Clippers trail by 14.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 billion contract. Coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. It's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's keeping his heart. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about creating.
And keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. It's a misnomer. Elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot 2s. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or 3s. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And the Suns here with a different look. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Crowder comes in for Johnson. Bridges is checked in for Torrey Craig. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Now here's Ayton. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Booker. George against Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Well, you've got to have a rim runner, and DeMarcus Cousins filling the role beautifully.
Phoenix leading by 10. Outside Crowder. Kicks to Booker. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, struggling to make anything go down.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Paul George. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Booker against George. Suns keep it alive. And Ayton throws it down.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And here's Leonard from three. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, the officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. And that'll do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Paul in at the 1.
Be always aware of Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Leonard inside, defended by Bridges. Leonard no luck. Suns leading by 12. And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precise. He has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Leonard attacking, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
And here are the Suns now. At one point, they led by 16. And the rejection by Cousins. And now the fast break. George with the ball. No good on the triple.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career. He demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Payne in for Devin Booker. Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Leonard, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Kennard checked in. And Phoenix also making a switch. Sharge checked in for Bridges.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And Paul drills both of them.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period. Everything he represents.
they have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 15. From deep, George. But they get it back. Morris passes to Leonard. Back to Morris. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson surveying the floor. Payne finds Paul. It's stolen by Morris. To the paint. Here's Kennard. Johnson with the block. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, up by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on.
You better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the... First three quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. They've got Paul George. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Cousins in at center. So it's the Clippers now. Phoenix able to drain the three. Leonard draws the double. There's the pass to Cousins. Here's George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Out to the wing. Paul for 3. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Out the basket.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky is checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. Langston Galloway's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Carter in for Chris Paul. Suns leading by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Craig, the offensive rebound. Crowder kicks to Carter. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Kaminsky finds Galloway. There's the three. And it's Carter missing. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Tries to save it. Kennard's shot is off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter against George. Here's Crowder. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And the Suns lead by 19.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
A three from Leonard. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard.